So apparently Sony are not done with their PlayStation VR 2 announcements, so I've put together the top 10 PlayStation VR 2 rumoured games. Let's go. The critically acclaimed Half-Life Alyx, which was released in 2020, is one of the most anticipated games for the PlayStation VR 2. So what do we know about this coming to the PlayStation VR 2? Nick Baker is considered a well-informed source whose predictions have been proven correct in the past. He said on Twitter on January 2022 that the deal to bring Half-Life over was basically an open secret. And then we had some radio silence, but the last few weeks, rumours have been populated that Sony has bought the rights to have it published at some point in 2023. Yes. The game is set between the events of Half-Life and Half-Life 2, and it was known for how much it pushed forward VR games, and it would really show Sony's intent with the PlayStation VR 2. Half-Life Alyx would be a perfect fit. Let's hope we can get some more information on this in the coming months. When you think of PSVR and VR in general, racing games always pop up at the forefront, and the allure of a fully fledged GT7 for the PlayStation VR 2 is one that in theory is a match made in heaven. Gran Turismo creator Kazunori Yamauchi has been quite hush-hush on the GT7 receiving PlayStation VR support, quoting he is unable to reveal information just yet. Just yet, that gives me a bit of hope. The game now available for the PlayStation 5, there's a strong chance that it would gain support for the PlayStation VR 2 in the future. From Yamauchi's words, it seems like he has a point to prove, with him already acknowledging how bad the PlayStation VR support was for GT7, and how the lack of power from the PlayStation VR 1 did not give the user the full experience he envisioned. He did mention that VR would probably be one of the first areas to really boost GT, and converting the experience into the advanced features employed by the PlayStation VR 2 could do just that. Wipeout. I remember these games. It's been a while, right? Well, to be precise, it's been about 11 years since Wipeout 2048, which came out on the PlayStation Vita. Well, there was the Wipeout Mega Collection, but that was a compilation of the games. So it is interesting and refreshing to see rumours have been circulated about the PlayStation VR 2 Wipeout, and the whistleblower Nick Baker is back at it again with his tweet in 2021 leaking that a new Wipeout is in development for the PlayStation 5 and PSVR 2. Given his leaks about Half-Life 2 seemingly being true, I hope Nick is about to score a brace with this. But since this post there's been no more information, but he did say it is early in the project. Really interested to see if this would be developed, as a VR version would be crazy. Not sure how I'll do with the motion sickness though. Impulse Gear's original Farpoint was one of the highlights of the PlayStation VR 1. It was a free roaming first person shooter in virtual reality, where you would master an arsenal of weapons, team up with friends in online co-op, and while a sequel hasn't been officially announced yet, there's every chance that we may get one. In fact, the studio literally said that there's absolutely a lot more to explore there. Watch this space for more information on this. I mean, either or would be a dream for the PlayStation VR 2. If you are not familiar with Stress Level Zero's work, then it's one of the most popular and impressive VR games till date. They are both experimental action games, utilizing physics where you explore a mysterious lab filled with weapons, challenges and secrets, where you can escape reality or just wreak havoc. Its VR mechanics truly make you feel as though objects you hold have weight. So with the Sense controllers for the PlayStation VR 2, Stress Level Zero could give the same, and if not a better experience to the PlayStation VR 2 than it did with the Quest 2. Well, that's all great, but can this become a reality? Stress Level Zero said there was a 90% chance that it would bring Boneworks to Sony's headset, and although it's been quiet since, I think this is a very strong indicator that we can see this in the near future. PlayStation VR 2 without parole shares some juicy news about one of my most favourite franchises. He reported that Supermassive Games were working on a Killzone VR game a few years back, but the project got halted and instead they might be working on releasing it to the PlayStation VR 2. Given my love for Killzone, I'm gonna hold high for this, but it's still definitely a low rumour right now. Ace Combat is one of the most sought after games for the PlayStation VR 2, especially after the success it had on a PlayStation VR 1. What I'm about to show you was uncovered by Polish Paul VR, so credit to him for delivering this. Anyway, it starts off with Kazutoki Mono, who is the brand director of the Ace Combat series at Bandai Capcom. In an exchange under a tweet which thanks users for supporting Ace Combat over the years, Shuhei Yoshida, who is formerly the president of SIE Worldwide Studios, the group that oversees the game studios owned by Sony Interactive Entertainment, congrats Kazutoki, wishing he can one day get the chance to truly enjoy Ace Combat again in VR. And Kazutoki responded saying, "Please don't say it here. Smile." What a tease. Whether this happens or not is of course all up in the air. However, given the success of the first Ace Combat, I would not put it past these guys to bring an updated version to the PlayStation VR 2 with the new tech. Let's see. Medieval Destiny was released in 2021 on PC via Steam. It is a survival RPG that has you crafting and looking after your own town as you grow it into an empire. According to an interview with Render Cube and Spectral Games, Medieval Destiny is going to be released for the PlayStation VR 2 at some point down the line, but will first be ported to the Quest. Importantly, it will not be a straight PC port. It will be updated, taking full advantage of the VR capabilities for PlayStation VR 2. It was one of the most popular Steam games, receiving 90% positive reviews over 20,000 votes, so I really think this would be a hit if we got on the PlayStation VR 2. Capcom has already announced that Resident Evil 7 will be coming to the PlayStation 5 with an abundance of upgrades that utilise the PlayStation 5's new tech. Although there is no confirmation on PlayStation VR 2 support, fans are speculating that logically it would make sense as the original game had support for the PlayStation VR 1 headset and was arguably one of the best games. Resi is a big cash cow for Sony, and moving it to the PlayStation VR 2 would make complete sense. But as of right now, it's still a rumour, but watch this space for more information. Moss Book 2 is Polyarc's award-winning platforming sequel. Play as Quill, a cute but heroic mouse, who missions through the land to battle the Arcane and save its homeland from Moss, and is looking very likely to be on its way to the PlayStation VR 2 later next year. And where would one be gathering such intelligence for this to be true? Well, let me present to you Exhibit A, which offers a strong indicator in my personal opinion of this being true. Now, I am hoping it will be available for launch, but let's see. But as I said, I think it's safe to say this rumour could be true. Now, of course, more games will pop up later on down the line, and I'll probably have to do another video closer to launch. But what do you guys think so far? What are you guys excited for? Me personally, give me Half-Life Alyx and Moss, because it looks like it might be the closest thing I'll ever get to a cel-shaded PlayStation VR 2 Zelda version, and Bonelabs. And yeah, I'm realising I pretty much want them all. Safe to say, I think the next few months up until launch are going to be really exciting times to see what else is going to come out, the more games, and if anything else, what else Sony has hidden in the locker. You got something hidden there, Sony. Don't lie to me. So that's me out. If you found this video interesting and useful, would really appreciate a little like. Takes you 1 second and lets me know that I'm doing something good. And if it's your first time watching this video, my name's Teklo and I bring VR news on a weekly basis. So if that stuff excites you, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'll see everyone next video.